Hello there guys, it's Jenny here from Just Jenny Journaling. Welcome back to my channel. A quick flip through today of a custom order that I've popped together and is being posted out later today. This is a hardback journal, repurposed cover, and it's called Rosie. That's the recipient's name, and it has upholstery fabric, covered with upholstery fabric and a vintage doily, and it's quite long. So oh yes, and this beautiful ribbon is tied with this. I've only just managed to get some more. Remember, I managed to get hold of a stash last year from our haberdashers, and they were selling it off ridiculously inexpensive. We don't say cheap on this channel, do we? And then I used it all and managed to get back there this week. First time, yeah, in over a year, I think. Did I go last summer? Don't think I did. Don't know if I did. Anyway, so it basically has this beautiful kind of an olivey green ribbon closure. It's tied at the back with an eyelet, and I don't know if you can see this. This card, I'm trying to get rid of the glare, I've had in my stash. Well, this card, the cover and the doily are popped away, probably about 3 years ago. I thought they'd all go really well together. And so this beautiful journal I've really enjoyed doing. It's called Rosie. It's 4 signatures, measures, let's have a look. 4 signatures. It measures about 23.5 tall. And how wide is she? She is about 15.5 centimetres wide. The remit on this, I shall take everything out, because is that the recipient loves France, loves art, loves cats, loves houseplants. So we've tried to incorporate all of those lovely things. So upholstery fabric pocket, front and back, and I've popped some. I've done a little bit of sewing, sewn some lace and bits and pieces in. So right, let's get started. So in the front here, I've got basically just a little collection of journaling cards. This is from a digital kit, a digital printout from Etsy. Just come across, I think, called Janeybjournals. Is it Janeyb? Fantastic, beautiful, beautiful things. So this kind of with a Parisian sort of fashion vibe to it. And I've basically, I printed it onto sticker paper, and then I put it onto some sketch paper that I tea dyed. So it has these in the front. I think this is beautiful. Lovely, lovely papers. And then here, this is a Monet. So I got some printables from Mrs. Cogs Crafts. This actually is from a calendar that I've had in my stash for ages. It's called Reading Women, and I've got 3 of the little, they're beautiful. I've got 3 of those, the images from that calendar, these paintings, because the recipient loves art as well. So I thought, pop that in. This one, I've just left it actually. I've left this one on the sticker paper because I thought that maybe Rosie might like to pop it somewhere else, or pop it in the journal, or pop it in another journal. So I thought that might be a nice option. And again, from the same stash of the front doily, I've got another little one here, and I've just popped over some, this is a William Morris design wallpaper from a calendar. Yeah. I kind of sewed that together so it can pop a little something in should she wish to. Actually could put that in there, couldn't I? Shall I do that? Tell you what, because I cut loads of things out and then it was really bulking up, so I didn't actually. Right, let's pop him in there. That would be quite nice. This is beautiful, again from Etsy, and this is from, these beautiful ladies are from this magazine I bought from Sharika on Instagram, Postal Love. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is from December 1952, and I couldn't I couldn't cut it down, so I don't know if you can see. I've just folded her up and I've popped her in. So the ladies are from this magazine, and I've popped the cover in the back, and so I just might as well go through these now. So in the back I've got tucked in. This is from a little book that I've had in my stash for ages. I've just tea-dyed the covers, tea-dyed the papers, and I just thought you could either pop photographs on there, or a quote or something that she likes, or a little printable of a picture that she likes or something. I popped that in there at the back. So let's pop our lady back in as well. And this is a little postcard size to go with the lovely pages. That's beautiful. And I popped that onto tea-dyed sketchbook paper. So it's a really nice heavy feel. So let's go back. So yes, done a little collage of these ladies. They're beautiful. They're beautiful, and they're a nice size. This is a nice size page. These pages are from the papers. This is from Amazon, and it's sort of vintage. So these have already been. This is how they come. I haven't tea-dyed these ones, so I've done a mix, because this tea-dyed stuff is really, really thick. You can see how thick that is, and I was bulking up really quickly. So that's in there. This is from Nick the Booksmith. I love it. I love it. And there's a kind of an orchid theme going on, as you'll see going through. I don't know if you remember the washi I just recently received from Rosie at our atelier, and there was one that's all about French coffee shops, it seems. So there's a lot of that washi in there. This is from a book on houseplants. It's gorgeous. I have 2 or 3 copies now. And this beautiful paper is from Stamperia. It's called Orchids and Cats, I think, which is absolutely perfect for this project. Oh yes, Orchids and Cats. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I've got a 3 more convention journals to do, and I think I'll use those on those anyway. So this is a little tuck spot. I think he looks beautiful. I've just popped in there as a tuck spot for Rosie. Again, that's the washi. And this here is the last of a colouring book I had called My Secret Paris, and I bought it years ago. And I don't know if you can see, it's just got little. These are all mini images of the pages that the colouring pages contained. So I've used most of them, but there are a couple, or maybe 3 in here I've tea-dyed and popped in. That's from the houseplant book. We'll see more of that a bit later. And this is from the Stamperia Orchids and Cats. I just thought, you know what, you can't do anything better than that. Absolutely beautiful. So I've done that as a first centre spread. Absolutely gorgeous, love it. And now let me think. Streets of Paris. That's a collection from Mrs. Cogs, so it's all different artwork, from and the theme is the streets of Paris. So there are quite a few of those popped in here all the way through, and I've also done her Monet paintings as well. I downloaded those and I filled those up here. The back of that, I love the orchid. That's from the streets of Paris. It's hard to keep it all in, isn't it? Streets of Paris. That's a Monet. And then I've just, there you go. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. I love it. I love it. And I've doubled it up. I've doubled it up back to onto, yeah. So it's a nice heft. It's got a nice heft to it. That's the other side of that pocket. So this is the other side of the little pocket the William Morris in, and I've popped that on there in there like so. I think it's beautiful. And then I've just popped a little. That was from the, I'll just pop those in a bit later. So that's just the end of the first signature. This paper is lovely. I've put some lace on the outside there, and this paper is from Amazon. New, actually, a new make that I hadn't come across before. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Again from my printables, and another little selection of those beautiful ladies from the 1952 magazine. And colouring page. And the washi, beautiful. Mrs. Cogs, Streets of Paris. Just popped that in, loved it. It says bulbs. You can pop it wherever she likes. And this is really an interesting. It's an interesting page, and I've left it as is. So it just tells you where the house plants that we get, which tells you where they're from, which is really fascinating read. And that is what I really love about this this book is that and I didn't realise for a while, I love the illustrations. I absolutely adore the illustrations, but the actual text is like a sepia, dark sepia brown, and it's really easy on the eye and so attractive. So this is a little tuck spot. That's from the Orchids and Cat, and I've just popped this little doobry in here with a little journaling card. That's from Streets of Paris. Second centre. I love this. This is, it's not French actually, it's from Liberties of London, but I love this, and I've only got a little bit left, so I thought I'd pop it in. Some Monet, and another little tuck spot here from Orchids and Cats, absolutely beautiful, and I've just popped that in there. Next time Monet again. How lovely is this? How lovely is this? It's a beautiful. This is just the, I've popped my stamp here that says Art is Life. And I pop that as a page. I think that looks really pretty. So she can pop what she likes on there. She can write something on it, stick a picture on. So I've tried, I could have filled it up with all sorts of things, but I've tried to leave some pages for journaling too. That's the other side. I love this. You can see this colouring page, the detail from the Secret Paris colouring book. Gorgeous. Absolutely lovely. And just a little bit of a close-up of that washi. Absolutely scrumptious washi, must admit. Bit of stamp here just to yeah, to compliment this lady really. And I've just stained that, inked it up a little bit. Streets of Paris, that was the collection for Mrs. Cogs Crafts. This is so gorgeous, so gorgeous. This is again from the Orchids and Cats. This is the second. Painting from Reading Ladies, and I think it's beautiful. And I popped it on this other paper, scrapbook paper here. That I was talking. It's like a French newspaper on the back. As you can see, a little bit on the pocket here, and I've just popped some journaling cards in here. I love the kind of grungy texture of this. So you can see the journaling cards here, like so. This was from the front of the top of the box I'd got from Rosie Atelier. It's like a handmade paper, and it's gorgeous. And she's put the stamp on that's inside, and it's absolutely lovely. So I've just popped it on there. Some vintage music paper from 1930s from my stash. That's a little page on orchids, which I think is beautiful. Rosie likes cats, so I thought, do you know what, I had this, why not pop that in? And this I just love. This is again from the Streets of Paris from Mrs. Cogs Crafts, and it's on the back here of this book page from a French story. And I got that again from Sharika, Postal Love. Gorgeous. Love this. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Monet. And I like this little camera here. I've got these for my daughter for her photography scrapbook, but I couldn't resist because I love the little pop of blue. And all the way through, if you notice, you've got the beautiful blue and the brown, and oh, just, well, you know, sometimes you just have to, don't you? Again from the Streets of Paris. Let's take that out. Sometimes when I glue and I'm working on something, I have to pop something in just in case there's any residue of glue and it doesn't stick the pages together. So I've reinforced the vintage paper That's a little stamp here, if you can see it, from Rosie our Atelier. I don't know if you can see that, the wax stamp, and I thought that goes, that's the other side of that handmade paper. Another tuck spot here, if you can see. Just pop this little booty in there. And a tuck spot here. And so I've got this for her to do as she wishes. Actually, it's quite nice, having just done the 8 journals. It's quite nice to just have one to showcase and not be rushing through the flip through. So this is the this paper is absolutely adorable. I've had such a lot of fun putting this together. All lovely fun things that I like. Oh, anyway, so this one again, that's from Cats and Orchids, Orchids and Cats. And I wanted to put this in, and then I realised that the back is gorgeous too. Look at the back. Look at the back. So I couldn't stick it down, so I just created a little tuck spot for it here, and that's where it's going to sit for now. I think it complements that really nicely, and the repro of the French invoice or receipt or whatever it is, I think it's gorgeous. And here he is again. Here he is again, looking like Lord of the Manor. And I love this kind of grungy, almost, well, architectural feel design to this. I think it's beautiful. And I think I've got it, yeah, so that I've left it as is. This is our second or third? Is it our second? I can't remember if it's our second or our third. Yes, it's our third reading lady, and she's absolutely adorable. So I thought, with these colours, she needed to sit there reading by the sea. I think that was lovely. A little bit of that, this has been in my stash for ages, and I just popped it in. I like to think if Rosie, you know, like a Rosie journal memoirs, you know, she would tuck in all her favourite things from her travels around France. A little bit of fabric, perhaps she had a dress made, or I don't know. I like the thought. These are kind of bikinis, I think, and I thought they were really fun on the back of this. I was going to cover them up, and I thought, no, they are quite fun and French and chic. So then I just embellished it with a little bit of ribbon. Popped this here. That was from the book. Absolutely gorgeous. This is from the French colouring page. If you can see, I wish perhaps it might be easier to see. Kind of. Can you see that? That washi? How gorgeous that is. Let's go back up here. A little bit of lace on the side. That's the centre spread for the last signature. Absolutely lovely. And again, there's this one. There you go. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, if it focuses all right. Yep. So this is going out. Yeah, I'm going to just do a quick mini flip for Instagram now, and then I'm posting this out today. It's Wednesday, at least it's going to be a gift for Saturday, so yeah, it needs to go out today. So I love that. Love that. Oh, I love this. And again, well, I love it all. I love the almost texture of this paper, and I loved this. But then when I turned it over on the back, I loved that as well. So I couldn't stick it down. I think it's going to be really nice for Rosie either to leave it. She can pop it in something else should she wish. But it's just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Almost worthy of a... I think there's another bigger one actually. Or a smaller one that I might have to put on the front of a journal. I think it's going to have to be. So you can see the sort of grungy feel under here. And I've just popped this as a little flip up on the back there. I think it looks lovely. And there you have it, guys. That's Rosie custom order going out today. Hope you've enjoyed the flip through with me, and whatever you plan to do today, have a good one. Take care. Bye bye. Bye.